This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Today's game marks the continuation of Houston's road schedule. This game's going to be a challenge for them, facing one of the top-tier teams in the league.
Here we go.
To be at their best to steal a win here.
And they need to play much better tonight than they did in the first game. This is the second of 4 games between them this season, so a team they'll face often, they want to keep it competitive.
Well, you don't want to give an opponent the feeling that they've got your number. And if you start the season 0-2 against them, that's the exact feeling you're going to give them.
Here's the starting group for Houston. They've got Gordon. Charge is out there with Kelly Olynyk. And it's Wall. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. Now here's Brown. He's covered closely. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
And the Stars have possession. Murray kicks to Reddish. On the 3 off target. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Outside, Wall. Misses off the right iron. Reddish with the ball. Brown on him.
How about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And so Brown will bring it up for Houston. There's the dish to Wall. Shot clock at 6. From 12 feet out. Here's Olynyk. No good. Now Nashville takes it the other way. Halliburton passes to Wood.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And Christian Wood, drafted in 2015 out of UNLV. Wait a minute, that's your alma mater. Hey, talk about his game. What do you like about Christian Wood's game?
Well, first I'll start with he went to UNLV. He's long, he's lean. I think he really fits the modern NBA as a small ball center. Able to hold his own on the glass and space the floor.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Gordon dishes the Wall. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
How about that amazing focus from Wall? Even when the D was roughing him up, he was still attacking the basket, keeping his eyes up.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And Nashville making a change here. Hurdle's checked in. And here's Nashville. They trail by 1. It's Murray with the jam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And the basket by Gordon.
With a strong upper body of Gordon, I mean, contact does not affect his shooting.
Murray kicks to Wood. Count it. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Gordon. Into the lane. Ball against Murray. Brown outside. 4 on the clock. Fires for 3. Reddish grabs the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Wood. He goes up again. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Houston gets called for the foul. The Stars shooting their first free throws of the night right here. Good on the second free throw. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And here's Wall. He's got 5. And Pirtle sends it back. The shot by Sharch, no good.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
And Reddish with the shot.
He just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. Now here's Wall. Fires from 18. Bank shot, no good.
Just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding on looking for the best shot possible.
Reddish's shot is good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. 6-point game. Shot to stop the run. The shot, no good. Now the Stars take it the other way. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the shot.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Here's Gordon.
They have full court, man-to-man defense here.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Yeah, good.
And that's a shot they love to lean on all the time. I mean, gets Wall rolling. His jump shot.
Reddish. Here's Pirtle. Pass to Reddish. Murray kicks to Reddish. 6 to shoot. There's the three. It's rebounded by Houston. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
They just had nothing going for them. They look very defeated out there.
Now, here's Reddish. Following the miss by John Wall.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking about the postseason.
I agree. Rockets trail by 8. Drives to the hoop.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
Here's Rowe. The pass to Hield. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Here's Mwaba. Augustine looking around. Here he goes. Down it. Good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And the Stars leading by 9. Hield outside. And the Stars another 3.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
And the Rockets with possession here. Augustine passes to Olynyk. Some nice passing there by Houston. And the dunk by Olynyk.
He got with his trainer. He changed his diet, and he slimmed down. Olynyk, now he's showing a little more explosiveness as a result.
They kick out to Hield. Over quarter. And the Stars get it back.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Now here is Augustine. Defense right out. Driving the lane. No good with the layup.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Alexander Walker passes to Hield. Again, Hield missing.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle. three-pointer, Augustine.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Alexander Walker passes to Hield. Again, the miss by the Stars. Rockets trail by 10. Augustine with it. Pass to Olynyk. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Olynyk's got his second basket of the game.
Strong finish by Olynyk. I mean, he's gotten stronger, and you can see that.
Alexander Walker passes to Hield. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on their second chance points.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game. Good anticipation on the feed. Knows exactly where to go with that.
Wait, what focus from him right there. Nice play.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Every once in a while, a player like that somehow finds the net.
And so it's the Stars holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Stars.
Look, they came out of the locker room hot, and it got contagious. They've been knocking down jumpers like they were layups in the first half.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And it's Wall with the ball for the Rockets. They trail by 11. So on the floor for Houston. They've got Charlotte all out there with Avery Brandon. And it's Mwaba in at the three.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Hield's got the lead up to 13 now for Nashville.
You ask Buddy Hield, he says he's not just a shooter, he's a maker. Boy, he's right. One of the great marksmen, not just in the league today, but in league history.
I mean, look at the volume of threes he's attempting. His percentage. He's in elite company.
Passes it to Saric. Here's Mwaba. Back to Saric. He kicks the Wall. Here's the screen with the drive. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
Three-pointer Hield. Saric grabs the board.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
It's stolen by Hield. Fires from deep. Kept alive by the Stars. That one's not going to go. Rockets trail by 11. Hield against Wall. Over Hield. And another make to his scoring column. His fifth basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11. Wall's getting 5 of his 11 shots to go here. Pass to Wood. All alone. And Wall with the slam.
He's a big-time athlete. Wall loves to attack in transition. He incredible speed into end.
And it's Murray penetrating. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. Halliburton's checked in for the Stars. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Gordon's checked in. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office, you can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep him there is to build a championship caliber team around him. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to win.
It's a solid blueprint.
Precision of Wall. It's just electrifying. Exceptional at knifing into the D and forcing them to foul.
Reddish, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. And a change for the Rockets. Brown, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. Halliburton passes to Wood. A three-pointer off the mark.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
Brissett grabs the miss. Brissett's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that one's good from Connaughton. And the Stars lead by 12.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Wall looking for an opening. The Rockets with another miss. And so it's Nashville with it. Over in the corner, Reddish. And again, it's Nashville from deep.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Rockets trailed by 15. Outside, Wall. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Rockets have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
When you're just talking about pure speed, Wall is incredible. Explosive point guard who dominates. Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays with it.
Outside, Wall. Offline with his 3. And it's the Stars' ball. They're on a 14-6 run. And there's the call on Dario Saric. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Houston. Kevin Porter comes in for John Wall. Now, here's Reddish. He's covered by Brown.
Oh, he's the rare player with a shorter arm span than his height. I mean, Olynyk is still going to get his share of blocks.
Here's Porter. It's tipped.
And with the success they've had rebounding basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
On the wing, Gordon. And there's the pass to Olynyk. And Pirtle sends it back.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
DJ Augustine's checked in for the Rockets. Got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
We're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
Brown outside. Rocket 6. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Stars. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Reddish dishes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And look at Pirtle effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
Gets trailed by 17. Augustine passes to Brown.
Nice interior defense. Can't give him any space inside or he'll burn you.
Here's Reddish. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Now here is Augustine. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Brown. Up and in on the layup. Brown's got his second bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here is Augustine. Dishes it to Brown. Back to Augustine. There's the pick. He takes it in. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Augustine's got his third bucket of the night.
I like that big play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Rebound by Olynyk. Rockets trailed by 17. And Augustine kicks to Brown. Off target from three-point range. Here's the Stars with the ball. Olynyk with the steal. Now a timeout called by Houston.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
The Stars making a switch here. Fields checked in. David Nwaba checked in for Houston. .36 left now here in the second. Brown dishes to Augustine. Brown sends a screen for Augustine. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Okay, listen, you got to body him up when he's in the paint. If you play off of him, then that's just 2 easy points.
Here's Pirtle. Takes it off the glass. Pirtle's got 8.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, pouring it on right here. Trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the 3-point line.
There's 38 seconds left in the first half. Olynyk has the open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to 1 shot.
Bain. No good on the triple. Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for the Stars, and he continues to torment them from 3-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sport. A tremendous game we're seeing from Buddy Hield. He ended up with 17 points, 2 steals, and 1 rebound. And taking a look at the Stars, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Great start for Buddy Hield. The man from the Bahamas is getting it done. A truly elite stroke from outside. Also been working on other aspects of his game, and it's paying off.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
Well, the bottom line, they got to defend the 3-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line. Like a kataya.
And that's going to...
second half. We'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Rockets trail by 18. DeJounte Murray is up there with Halliburton. Then it's Reddish. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Brissett in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there right now for the Stars.
I got the outside.
Halliburton passes to Reddish. Misses the 3. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. And Wall with the slam.
There's no reason you should leave someone open around Sark. I mean, that's just asking for trouble.
And it's Murray penetrating. And it goes down 2 points. Murray's got 7.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Outside, Wall. Gordon up on top. Brown wide open in 5. No good from outside. Nashville leading by 18. Murray with it, picked up by Brown. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Rockets trailed by 18. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Wall passes to Saric. He dishes it to Gordon. Olynyk trying to break loose. And there's Eric Gordon on the assist by Saric.
Well, you really do have to D up Gordon from deep. Doesn't need much time to make a shot.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them. Now Gordon. He's got 5.
Hey, yo, right here.
Outside, Wall.
Gordon.
And there's the drive. They get it again.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
Here's Murray. Some solid defense from Brown. Rockets trail by 17. Back to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Another miss by Houston. And the Stars leading by 17. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made tonight. They've limited turnovers. That's helped them grow this lead and keep it.
Trail by 17. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Chris, you had some great battles with those guys in the 2020 Hall of Fame class, like Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan and Kevin Garnett. I know you're going to join them in Springfield in the Hall of Fame soon as well.
Well, thank you, Kevin. I appreciate that. It was an honor playing against these guys. You know, when you think about Kobe and the Mamba mentality, as a friend, you just miss that competitive spirit, and it was an honor to call him an opponent and a friend. Tim Duncan, well, you had to be prepared when you went up against him and this great Spurs team. Same with Kevin Garnett, just energy and passion, one of my favorite players of all time. So it was an honor playing against them and an honor to call them friends.
That one is no good. Nashville leading by 16. And it's Murray penetrating. Clanks the putback jam. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. Taps in the tray.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Murray, the pass to Wood. For Nashville, they have shot 6 of 7 at the line. First one falls for him. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Rockets trailed by 14. Right side Wall. From 13 feet, it goes down. Wall's got 24.
And tonight, they can't tie Wall down. I mean, found his rhythm, and he's been riding that wave of momentum ever since.
It's tipped.
What's the big?
Screen by Sharge. Right at the free throw line. Wall's shot is off. And the Stars leading by 12. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. On the heel, he's checked in for the Stars. And the Stars have possession. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Switch.
Here's Murray, and the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Rockets trailed by 15. Outside Brent.
Close out on Avery.
Outside Wall. 6 on the shot clock. Charge a screen on heel. And it's Gordon missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Healed with the bucket.
And this is the game plan for him, and he's a big part of their floor spacing.
Well, when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
And it's Gordon missing.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Here's Murray. Knocked away. Good. Bucket is good. Wood's got 11.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Rockets trailed by 20. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Ball against Murray. The Rockets again can't hit.
Now, I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes. I mean, he has plenty of space there. He just takes his time.
Inside. And finished off by Wood.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
No, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
DA, thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. David Wabai's checked in for Gordon. Porter comes in for Avery Bradley. And DJ Augustine subbed in for John Wall. To the wing right side. Sharch finds Augustine.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Three-pointer Hield. The Rockets pull it in. Sharch has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Going inside. And he makes good on the layup. He has 5.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Nashville.
Alexander Walker passes to Hield. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets trail by 20. And Augustine gets to Sharch. Back to Augustine. Down low. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Houston making a switch. Olynyk's checked in. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Nashville.
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball. And we've seen that tonight as well.
Porter, no luck. And the Stars leading by 23. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie. Greg, unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he is going to be a handful to deal with.
Houston making a switch. Brown's checked in, but they get it back. Here's Alexander Walker. Trying to get open as Hield. Nice hit again. And at last, they get one to fall. Hield's got 5 points in the quarter. 1:12 left here in the third quarter. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Brown outside. Ashton Wabach. And that one is off. Now Nashville takes it the other way. Brissett passes to Alexander Walker. A reverse. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Stars have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. That free throw missing. The Stars making a switch here. Roby's checked in, and a change for the Rockets. Wilson, he's checked in for Augustine. Porter against Hield. Now here's Porter, guarded closely. Wilson kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 5. The dish to Olynyk. Here's Wabach. No good with the triple. And here's Nashville. Bain drains it from beyond the arc.
Oh, no doubt that Buddy Hield can shoot with the best of, but it's encouraging watching him share the wealth as well.
Outside Porter. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Nashville out in front, just dominating this one. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful team.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Rockets, Avery Bradley is out there with Exum. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Wilson in at center. This next draft, Chris, expected to be the last year of the one-and-done rule. Do you approve of the league once again letting high schoolers be drafted?
Well, yeah, I think if you're finally catching back up with the world, if a man can do the various things that you could do after turning 18, why wouldn't you be allowed to go to a job and make money for your family? So, yeah, I definitely think it's the right thing to do.
Exum passes to Nwaba. Now Bradley shoots the three. Unable to get that one. Here's Halliburton. Stars working now with the new shot clock.
There's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And here's Exum. Back to Wilson. And some nice passing there by Houston. Murray surveying the D. Stolen by Wilson. Now here's Exum. He's covered by Murray. Olynyk a screen on Murray. Exum passes to Olynyk. Here's the three. Reddish grabs the rebound. And the Stars have possession. Here in the fourth quarter, the defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
As we know, the business of basketball is red hot. Franchise values are skyrocketing. And not only that, Chris, the NBA is America's most popular sport among those 34 and younger.
Oh, yeah, it's cool, Kevin. That bodes well for the future, right? It wouldn't surprise me in the next decade or so if the NBA became the premier sport in the U.S.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That free throw, no good. Sharch has checked in for Kelly Olynyk. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half. Going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The unpredictable nature of Sarge. I mean, it helps him on this end. He's great at forcing the issue and getting these fouls.
Saric nails them both. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Over to the wing. It's stolen by Bradley. They get a hand on it. Murray against Augustine. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Here's Augustine. It's Bradley on the wing. Saric outside. Passes to Augustine. Shot clock at 6. Saric a screen on Murray.
And Hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
It's all heart. He does a great job of getting after him.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for DeJounte Murray. So it's the Rockets now. Augustine with it. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton. If you look at last year's all-defensive first-teamers, 1 out of 5 of those guys were 6'10" or taller. Clearly, size is an advantage.
Yeah, size or at least length. I mean, long arms, you know, with that comes block steals and deflections. You know, as long as you can move your feet, though, bigger is better.
Here's Wood. Another shot. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now here's Gordon. He's guarded close. And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, showing how effective he can be. It's crucial that Gordon plays with confidence close to the bucket.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Eric Gordon. The first one falls. Brooks checked in for the Rockets. Both good from the line that time. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Augustine. On the wing, Eric Gordon. Here's Saric. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
Saric is such a greedy player on the offensive end. I mean, he's showing how determined he is to snag the second chance opportunity.
And Connaughton has it in the corner. That 3 off the mark. Now here's Gordon. Kicks it to Saric. Wilson the pass to Gordon. Pocket 6. And the rebound goes to Nashville. Roby's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Driving to the basket. The pass to Halliburton. Saric against Wood. Pass to Halliburton. Trying to find Wood. Gets it to him. And the jumper from down low is good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, and that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Augustine passes to Gordon. Over Reddish. And he's able to get it back. Now here is Augustine. He's guarded closely. Off target from outside. Now here is Halliburton. Covered by Saric.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first. Gordon.
Now Augustine. Saric outside. Pass to Gordon. Over Reddish. Gordon with another miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
All by himself. And Halliburton slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And you know what? He's just not on the game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And here's Augustine. Brooks with no one around. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. Here's Gordon, and the layup falls. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that first quick step of Gordon, I mean, super effective at getting in space, which gets into the
Reddish. Here's Wood. It's stolen by Sharks.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Both teams will make substitutions. Alexander Walker passes to Roby. Up again. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Houston the other way.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Stars.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
Stolen by Wilson. Brooks outside. He kicks it to Exum. 5 to shoot. Diving in. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Here's Connaughton. Count the basket.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brooks the best in Wamba. Now here's Wilson. He feeds it to Sharks. Here's Connaughton. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that's it.
Here's Exum. So no problem for the Stars as they get the win. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of the crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when